And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Today we get to see the hottest bat in the league. He's been cranking home runs, Chris.
Yeah, going yard is hard enough, but he's doing it game after game. Just incredible. This guy's swinging like he's got a cheat code.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And a foul ball. Swing and a bouncer towards third, but it kicks foul. 0-2 now. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Schmidt matched a homer in his last game. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. And the throw, he's out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Gets it to first. 2 away. Willy Adames stands in. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. Up the middle. Horner. Tosses to first. And that's the third out. Here's Nico Hoerner.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico.
Verlander, 42 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one missed.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
In the dirt. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Horner at second with nobody out. outside. And that's ball 2.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And here it comes. And it remains 2-2. Just off the outside edge. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at-bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Kyle Tucker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Horner flies around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit last night's struggles. I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Turner climbs in on that right side. In there for strike 1. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Just missed.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Now a relay to the plate.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Dansby Swanson in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the right fielder, Elliot Ramos. Shota back to work. First pitch swinging.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Next offering is outside. Down and in, moved his feet.
We got a full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Toss to Turner. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Here's Matt Chapman.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
First pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. . Swing and a miss, strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ground ball, left side. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Senzel. Foul ball. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses. Giants go in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Owen Casey. In there at the knees. That's strike one. In the air, left field. Encarnacion sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
And there's a ball. And a foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Gage Workman in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Good eye on that spot.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Cubs are down quietly. Top half of the 3rd inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Now a check swing, but he held up. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the catcher up to hit. Tom Murphy went deep in the ball game last night. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the left fielder, Gerard Encarnacion.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Counts 1-0.
Check swing, went around. And the count 1-1. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Murphy around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Ground ball up the middle, Swanson. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. First time up, he grounded to third. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And fouled off. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Giants get a run on the RBI double. And this is now a 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Horner now. That's in there.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And delivers outside. And a big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Tucker stands in now and watches strike 1. And it's fouled away. Little dribbler up along third. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Outside with a breaking ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. And the Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Willy Adames. And Willie fouls one back.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have
to. Here's the pitch to Adames. Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Missing inside, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Ramos, 25 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. This one in the air, right field. They got it for out number 2. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Look out. And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the second baseman, Nick Senzel. Fouled off. He was late. Chapman off of first with 2 away. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. Out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Right through there for a strike.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Ball 2.
To third, Schmidt. Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Turner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Relay to second, and he's got a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one hit to right. Ramos pulls it down. That's out number 2. So up next, Owen Casey. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That clips the corner.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Murphy up with it. To first, in time. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Shota back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Tucker makes the grab, one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Tom Murphy. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one ripped left field. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the series, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jerar Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. Second home run of the inning for him, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here's the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. He's grounded out a couple of times. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hard hit left side. Sends it to first, and that is the third out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. That's outside. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That clips the zone. 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground.
Nice grab. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. So 2 down now, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Nope.
Just missed. That misses, and that's ball 2. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3. That one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Tucker in the box now. Takes strike 1. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive. And no one can get there. Here comes Kelly. He scores to tie it up. Relay throw to second.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the...
Here comes a skipper. And now Seiya Suzuki on the inside corner for a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Ramos on the move to the gap. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Top of the 6th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Willy Adames. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. And they tie it up. It's 4-4. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout. Julian Merriweather gets the ball now. Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Now a jump throw. In time. Got him. Now it's Matt Chapman. Foul ball there. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Lawrence Butler. Big spot for him here. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. 2 down. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter. Lamont Wade Jr., the runner on first with 2 gone for him. And there's a hit. Chapman on his way to third. The throw in.
No, he's in there.
Not in time. He's safe.
No, he's safe.
Go ahead run on base. Tom Murphy, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered today. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Swanson makes the grab on the run. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. It's now tied 4-4. You're dialed into the show. Staying in the game on defense, Lamont Wade Jr. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first.
Lamont Wade Jr. Now catching number 14.
And the batter will be Justin Turner. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Owen Casey. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save, and the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Kelly in the box now. Takes strike 1. Just missed. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Softly hit to third, and it's just foul. That was close. 3-2 now. Caught him looking for the K. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Porter Hodge.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So now a pinch hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. He represents the go-ahead run. And that one hammered. Going back. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. His first homer of the year. It's 5-4. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's already homered here in this one. He was late there, strike one.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swanson slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1's the count.
Fastball is outside. And that's down and away. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. A shot to the opposite field. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-4. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And
Ryan Presley takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next to hit, Willy Adames. Tap foul at the plate. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 in this one. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Bryce Eldridge. Runner on first with 1 down for him. That one almost got him. Yeah, that's fouled off. And now 2-1. Ground ball, could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And here is Matt Chapman. Presley, 36 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Two outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. So remaining in the game defensively, Jung-Hoo Lee. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Workman in the box again. Takes a strike.
One's the count.
Number 28. Bryce Elder.
And there's a foul ball. And now 1 and 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Beck winds and deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. And that quickly 2 away. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 down, nobody on. Inside. Now 2-0. Just missed.
Outside.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Here comes the manager. Camilo Doval comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Chance now to even this game. If they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
That one in triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
So the tying run at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
That is the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 43.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Toss to Turner, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Check swing, called strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Brazier warming up as well. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swanson fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Patrick Bailey. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Justin Turner. Doval back to work. Just
that ball
missed.
went out.
And that's
Ball,
outside. Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fitzgerald. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 3. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
Owen Casey digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
21.
Out to short, Adames. Fires across the diamond, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happened. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyson Miller.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. He sent one out of here in the 7th.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Gets him to chase after that one. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Colin Ray getting ready to go. High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. And first offering is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits. Bottom of the 9th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. So they turn to their closer, Ryan Walker.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. One-run game, bottom 9. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. So up now for Chicago, Gage Workman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
That's low.
And ball 1. High fly ball, shallow right field. Eldridge on his way over, brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better.
Bouncer to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports, doing it in the next game.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.